Tonight's episode, The Ripoff.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
Cheat. Ninja? Ninja! Ninja!
Boom. Welcome everybody to our Daily Gun Show. We come to you live every weeknight at midnight Eastern, and we talk about guns for about an hour. And each night we have a different topic. On Wednesdays, it's entertainment, pop culture, tactical quiz. And tonight we have the Guess That Gun tactical quiz. This will be 10 points per question audio tactical quiz. So you'll just be playing along at your over there, wherever you happen to be. I'll be trying to talk and type as I click on things over here. We'll be asking some random questions, and those who are participating live will be participating for points, and that'll be 10 points per question asked. It'll be the first one to respond the most correctly. So somebody can respond incorrectly and not win, but somebody could respond and win, or somebody could respond more correctly and actually win. I'll do my best to throw some lines down here when we do this thing live, and we have lag and stuff. You know, we have issues. So we attempt to learn from past shows and evolve the gun game show, Firearms Fun, that we do every Wednesday here on the Tactical Quiz. I have not set it up, so let me do that right now. We want to say thanks to our Patreons, the people that make it possible for us to do this. Take some time and have some fun each week. Create a new tactical quiz each week for everybody to have fun with, and then typically, depending on how we build it, we leave the tactical quiz for anybody that wants to play it. If you're doing a long format conversation someplace and gun related, then you've got the quizzes to use as a resource. Or if you just want to have some fun, if you're on a road trip or something bored, you've got all these tactical quizzes you can check out, and those are thanks to our Patreons. People that subscribe to what we do, most of them buy us a cup of coffee each month, a couple of $5, and that adds up, and it makes it possible for us to spend our time on this kind of stuff. Not to mention a couple of hundred dozen, well, not 100 dozen, but dozens and dozens of websites and social media presences, as well as daily focus on 2A. All right, let's dig into it. So thanks to everybody who's showing up live to play the quiz. Here's how we play the quiz. We do it over the internet, so that's an interactive thing, not like the old-fashioned newspapers where you could play crossword puzzle, I guess, or the television. Could you do any kind of game over the television? I'm trying to remember. I don't even think they even tried to bother giving us games. I guess those game shows on TV. where all you can do is watch other people play. And then now we've got the internet, so let's take advantage of the interactive nature there, the fact that people can show up and watch us live. Now we go live at midnight. We do that so we own the night, right? So we have full access to all these time slots that nobody competes with. So if you want to see the show go longer and the technical quiz get more developed, feel free to jump on board, subscribe to what we do, make it possible for us to do that. But we're here overnight, and the people joining us are making an effort to stay up late, so thanks for that. I'll say hello to everybody here, and I'll also mention that there is some stuff happening after this show. If you're still awake, if you're an overnighter, the mouse party starts up about half an hour usually after this show ends, depending on how long we go. So G23 was the first one to show up. Good evening from Oregon. Got Barron showing up from Washington, the winner of last week, if I remember correctly, handily. Then we've got Woods also showing up. Good evening. GGW making an appearance, as well as, was there other people? Is it just y'all? And Ron Wayne is also out there. And it looks like, unless somebody else says something, it'll be these folks playing tonight. You're welcome to play if you're out there. Here's what you need to play. The will to play and some kind of a finger or something you can rub on your screen so that you can make words happen, and then they go across the internet, show up on this side of the screen. Let's start off with the Blast Tech E11, which is, of course, the Stormtrooper gun. The Blast Tech E11 was based off of what gun? Guess the gun. Or if you know it, you're just area. Let's see. Mine says sticker or super chat. I don't know what that's about. So we got Milsurp, who is the first one to answer, and the first one to answer correctly with Sterling SMG. So the Blast Tech is Stormtrooper gun from, most of the Star Warses. There might be some other ones, but how am I going to, you know what? I'm going to just jump over here, and then I can get the answer, and look at this. I can even get the time because I got the timestamps toggled on. I'm not screen sharing tonight. Sharon has taken the night off so that I can not have to worry about, I'm looking at the answers here. So if I screen shared, it wouldn't really be that good. It'd be something a 9mm channel would do. We're not like that. So you're not going to be able to look at the screen here. But I think I am doing a decent job here, maybe not, of keeping track of the score. So there's 10 points for, you know what? I'm not doing a good job of keeping track of the scores. How am I going to even do this? I thought I'd do it all cool on the computer, but well, we'll figure something else here. So here, and then maybe that'll work. We'll go, I should have probably done this on a spreadsheet. Should have taken a lesson from Smeggy. What organization hosts the SHOT Show each year? I'm just curious if you know what organization hosts the SHOT Show each year. It's pretty easy, and it happens every single year. It's been happening since 1984, something like that. Or no longer than that, 60-something, 70-something. So each year, it's hosted by somebody. Bam. GGW, first one. Now, remember what we said about the answering here. So looks like we're getting a couple of the same answers there, and that'll safely be good then. We'll say that was the next one, and that was GG, and then 10. Boom. So maybe this will work. We'll see. So here's the deal. As soon as I draw some lines, don't bother answering no more, because that's the end of that question period. So then we did a couple of pre-questions. We did it with something we've been doing so that people can, one, participate in the show even if they're not able to stay up late, and two, cheat, get some ways to play around these other people who are just good at knowing stuff or being fast or whatever. So one of the games we'll play, or guess one of the games we're going to play tonight. Nobody guessed any of them, so I'm guessing that one. I didn't see anything in the preliminary cues or people chatting that guessed anything about what we're playing. So guess the YouTube member channel icon. Why don't we do that one? So here's what I mentioned before. So that we don't get this one confused, I'm going to go ahead and type in a bunch of L's across the screen, which basically look like a bunch of lines going up and down. Now, anybody who wants to participate in guessing the channel icon can do so. The channel icon, or the channel member icon, I guess, is something that YouTube offers for channels. So you can be a subscriber to the channel, and then the channel that you subscribe to gets, depending on how many members they have, they get these slots, and you can put little pictures in these slots, and they call them member icons. So we have a couple of different ones. I think we have 6 of them right now because we have 10 members. And if I can figure out what they are, there we go. The first one is the 1.4C. What do they call that thing? Placard, I guess? Like DOT, Department of Transportation placard. It's what you put on shipments of small arms ammunition. The 1.4 with the letter C on a orange diamond shape, I guess, a triangle, square that's on, on its corner. And that's what you see as a sticker a lot of times on boxes, especially cases of ammo when you buy them. So it's something that gun people are familiar with. Sometimes you see it on trucks. You don't see it too often on trucks. Mostly you see it just on packages. Anyway, the second icon is a Pink Panther because of pink. It's out there always supporting the channel, helping things out, helping gun channels out, helping Every Second Matters out, helping arts projects out. Then you've got the Kalashnikov, the AK-47, also self-explanatory. Then you got the Chairs Against the Wall because of, this channel is all about the stuff that's signified by that. Then you got the stripper clip, the iconic stripper clip icon that we came up with many, many years back now. Has had many incarnations and many versions of it. And then finally, the Daily Gun Show, the logo for this show itself. And what we do is a little bit, well, as soon as people guess if they're gonna, we'll randomly pick number 1 through 6. And then that'll determine who guessed the, I'm so used to having the screen share now, and I'm trying to get it all adjusted, and there's not even anybody screen sharing, or I'm not even screen sharing. So, we'll do a random 1 through 6. Whoever guesses, or whoever has guessed the one that wins, is how we win that thing. So it's kind of a random, and you're picking right now. So over here on the StreamYard, I put across some of these lines. That's the starter. That was at 9:17 according to my clock. What I'll do is run a commercial for the Ask Gun Questions show, which is a chat that Clover and Tony and I do on Saturdays, where we just answer gun questions that come into a website that we built a long time ago called AskGunQuestions.com. My goal is to bring people together who've been gun owners their whole lives in order to answer questions for people more than often are not gun owners their whole lives. So we kind of mix the awareness and hand down some, old-fashioned info, or hopefully some useful info. But that'll also give me a second to drink a bunch of this coffee over here, get my wind, and then give you time to pick an icon, or a member icon, that we'll be randomly picking here in a second. I forget how many points. You can read in the description. I think it's a couple of points. AskGunQuestions.com is a website that we built back in 2007. And since then, for the last 15 years, people have been able to ask questions of simple to advanced nature, and we attempt to answer them in different ways over the years. Join us now as we start a new series to answer gun questions. All right, I spent so much time clicking the links there, as I should have done while I wasn't drinking coffee, that you had to listen to me drink coffee anyway. So we do got a bunch of people picking, so it's easier for me to go look on the YouTube side because I can just see the icons sometimes. Oh my goodness! So I guess you drink a bunch of coffee and you yawn. That's okay. So let's see. We've got member icon 2 from G23, which is pink. Wood says he couldn't become a member because it wouldn't let him. Probably YouTube censorship. And Baron is picking the stripper clip pink. Or no, Ron is picking pink. G23 is saying I guessed bingo earlier in the chat. Oh, well, never guess bingo. Here's a pro tip. Never guess bingo because I only do bingo on the dates that are a Wednesday in the middle of the month. And unless I'm mixed up. Yeah, this ain't a Wednesday in the middle of the month. This month doesn't have a Wednesday, so we won't be playing bingo this month. We'll be playing bingo again in November. November 16th, it looks like the next time we're playing bingo. If somebody wants to play it more than that, let me know. But bingo got a big fat thud as far as interest from anybody. So I don't know why people hate bingo so much, but obviously y'all hate bingo. We're sure going to play it. We're just not going to play it every single day or nothing. Anyway, so pro tip, I wouldn't pick bingo. Let's see. So then we get GGW picking the Daily Gun Show one. That's me saying that if you win, you get 15 points, and if you're a channel member, you'll get 35 points. So it's a good idea to guess one if you feel like it. Pink is picking, or Woods is picking pink. Pink is picking pink. Chris is saying hey. He didn't pick anybody. And then, hey, I was voting for your icon. Okay. So then I think I got everybody. What we'll do then, did I say what time we were going to stop that thing? I don't even remember if I said that before. Did I say we're going to go 10 minutes? Why don't we take another look and go 17? Oh, yeah, we'll go 10 minutes. We'll go to 27. So I'll just put this down here. Give myself a quick note because that's what I'm doing on my newfangled Word document over here tonight. And getting used to it copying too much stuff, really. So we'll go till 9:27 or so. And then you can pick your icons for that amount of time. And in the meantime, why don't I just ask, when referring to where the targets are on a shooting range, what's that area called? What's it called where the targets are downrange? I'm going to throw these lines across. These are for this question, but you can still answer the YouTube channel icon if you want. But the question was, when referring to where the targets are on the shooting range, what is that area called? It's like everybody's saying downrange. Everybody remembers that question from back in the day. So that would go to Baron, downrange, very quickly after set it. So I don't know if everybody's just sitting there now waiting for these things, but I should probably be typing the question here as I'm talking instead of after the fact, because now I got to say it all again. I thought this would be a lot easier than it is, but it turns out it's not as easy as it is. Let's see. The best targets for 100-yard the best targets for 100-yard bullseye target shooting are typically what style of target? What style would you typically want? Oh, I guess this is a bad question. This is a bad question. If you get this one, you're in good shape. I'll put this one over here. Metal target for 100 yards? I don't think so. At least not more for most people. Bullseye shooting. B2. People are getting very specific. The problem is that the question was materials of targets. So you're saying a Northrop B2? I don't understand what B2 is. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go with paper. So then we'll go with Baron on that one. Shoes. What kind of shooting ranges do you do up in Washington? So there's 10. Oops, there's 10. And then we'll go about 1 more minute to go. And then we'll be at the end of the L's here. So I'll get the L's all ready to go. I think we might be able to, I'll get those L's ready to go, but then, oh, you know what's happening is I'm having to start at the top every time. Instead of doing that, I should probably be opening these in a new window. How many states have a state level preemption of local laws? Oh crap, that's a horrible question. Forget that one. It's not going to work. Unless you're really, really good, you're not going to know that one. Let's see. How many states, how about this one? How many states have a state gun? How many states have a state gun? Kind of a gun question. Kind of not really naming a gun so much as naming the states that have a state gun. 25? No. 9? No. It was 9 for a long time. 12? No. Looks like Ron is now a member for 12 months in the coffee crew, whatever that is. Right on. Oh no, is that one of them free ones you get? Maybe you got a free super chat. The answer is 10. So that would be Baron again. So what is this, last week or is this week? Can't remember if this week or this last week. All right, let's go to ending these things. So I'm going to put these L's back up here and there. All right, so now let's just see if I can get everybody's things identified here. So, okay, we're going to do this first. First, I'm going to move this out of the way. So that's just a given. And then, I guess I don't need it over there. Now I'm going to bring this over and over to here, and we'll just go to random. It'd be cool if StreamYard put a random thing in there for us, wouldn't it? Oh, man, don't go there. What the hell is this? I don't know what I typed in there, but it wasn't random. So now I found random. Now I'm going to bring Sharon in, I guess. Sharon, wake up. Come in here. There we go. There's Sharon. Screen Sharon is there. And now we can do a quick number 1 to 6. Just real quick, like everybody's already done guessed. Oh, number 3. We're going to check real quick, like what number 3 is again by clicking on this. Number 3 is the Kalashnikov, this one. So let's go back and see if anybody picked the Kalashnikov. Let's see. Free one, right on. I didn't realize I got them. I know I got one for Yankee one time. I didn't know that it gives them out for my channel too. That's cool. So am I missing anybody that picked the Kalashnikov? See a lot of pinks, a couple other things, daily gun shows. Nope, I don't see anybody that picked the Kalashnikov this time. Well, that's too bad. So there you go. So that happens. Sometimes there's points left on the table because of the way that this works. This is real. This is one of them fake shows where fake stuff happens all the time. It's all scripted. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this random stuff. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to head back over to the video, and let's see what other kind of things you could have done. Post about tonight's tactical quiz. Did I hear somebody posted on Facebook? I'm going to put 0 points here because nobody got anything there. Let's see. So I think Woods said that he posted on Facebook. Thanks for that. I don't ever use Facebook, so always appreciate people posting over there. There's 20, or was it more than that? G23 posted on Gilded. Yeah, I guess that counts. Mainly because the people looking at Gilded count more than regular people. But, you know what I mean? Like it's the size of the, what is it called? Size of the platform isn't the issue. It's the quality of the people getting the link. So I appreciate that. Posted on your fridge, that doesn't count. Posted on Gilded. All right. So there's a Baron. All right. So again, appreciate everybody. Oh no, it's 20 points for Baron. What am I doing? Appreciate everybody that's been posting it out there. I think that's everybody. And if I miss anybody, let me know. But that's some extra points that people get before the show by posting the show out there, getting the word out about our gun game show, Firearms Fun every week. And then has anybody purchased anything from the store? So that would be like, this month. So let's go over and see. Oh yeah, that would be last month, I guess is what we're saying. So I'm going to go, not screen sharing, so I can go just over here and open that up. And while we're waiting on that to open up, we can jump back over to here and scroll up into here. And then in the second round of evaluations for the new 45 ACP pistol back in 1910, the year 1910, Colt pistol design passed an extensive testing with 0 failures. But how many failures did the other gun have? That other gun was a Savage. So in that second round of evaluations for the new 45 ACP pistol, a decent cartridge, back in the year 1910, the Colt pistol design passed an extensive testing with 0 failures. The Savage design, on the other hand, had failures. How many failures did that Savage firearm have? It was a Savage number of failures, to be honest. Clicking on orders over here now, which will give me info. So, I don't actually know. You're gonna have to let me know if you ordered something from the store. I don't really know half the time. I know that Woods ordered something from the store. So according to this, you get 10 points for every order from the store, which is an extra way to say thanks to the people that purchase stuff at our Gear website store. We had a commercial for that earlier. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a commercial out for the other stores, the ones we have on print on demand, which don't actually count for what we're doing right now. But we do appreciate the people that purchase stuff on our print on demand stores as well. That's where you get like a t-shirt or a mug or whatever. They don't really create it until you order.
Hey, did you know that you could help support our future projects and let everyone know you're a fan of what we do? Check out our print-on-demand store. We have a tab here on YouTube. When you click on it, you can choose from a bunch of different items. We have shirts and posters and coffee mugs. Click on the one you like. When you find the design you want to put on it, choose a color and a size if it's appropriate. And when you purchase these items, a portion goes to help fund our future projects. We really do appreciate your support. You get some cool stuff. When you get that stuff, post pictures here and on other platforms, and we'll hook you up next time you order from our Gear website store.
Thank you for your support of gunwebsites.com. All right, so I think I got Woods down here for 2, and then I got Mark. I don't know if Mark's out there, and then I got Barbecue for 2. If I'm missing people at the store, I know DJ did, but he's not really out here tonight. Sergeant Major did, but who's out here? So the answer was actually a number that you have not come up with yet. The closest number without going over at this point is Barron. I'm going to give you that hint, and then I'll ask the question again. The second, and then in the second round of questioning, you'll have to pick it. It'll be the every question after Barron's answer of 31 right here will be closest without going over who's going to win. So in the second round of evaluations for the 45 ACP in 1910, the Colt pistol design passed that extensive testing without any failures at all because it's a perfect gun. But now the other gun, the Savage, did have some failures. How many failures? So the number is, I guess we don't know when it's going to be over. I don't know when to end this one, so I'll let it go for a little bit, and that'll let me go on to the next one. Who pays for all the new gun controls that we have? Who pays for all the new gun control? That's the question. Who pays for all of the gun control that we have? The new gun control, not the old gun control. We all know who pays for that. What my question is, who pays for the new gun control? 47? Oh, I guess I probably should have drawn a line here. Oh man, I got the Daily Bullet open. What I got that open for? That ain't helping me with nothing. And I got this open. Well, I had a bunch of windows open that weren't helping me. Boom, G23. That's right. So who pays for it? We do. So that was easy. But I think, there we go. There we go. Boom. All right. So I don't know what that dog's been sniffing. She's sniffing. She's sneezing a lot. All right. So then I'm going to save that. Come back over here. We're going to assume that no one else is guessing the numbers anymore. Pink put out a 43. So the number was 37. So G23 was close. Baron was closer. Closest without going over. So Baron gets that one at 36. And I got to figure out where to put that one. If I had a bunch of interns, this would go a lot smoother, a lot faster. Just have all these things written out or whatever. Trying to do it a little bit different way. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. Oh, snap, that didn't work. So now I'm going to go back over here. Oh, crap, where am I at even now? So I got to go over here, and then, is it ever going to open? Seriously? And then, why don't we do this one? Lieutenant Marion Cobra Crobretti, a police detective, is a police detective in the movie Cobra. In what city? Lieutenant Marion Cobra Crobretti was a police detective in what city? In the movie Cobra. How many rounds were used in the testing? I forget. Was it 100? Or was it 500? We got Seattle. We got Chicago. We got New York. None of these are correct. So we got San Francisco. None of these are correct. Holy crap. Is it really 50,000? Is that their actual number? Oh, snap. Are y'all... Oh, Pink. Come on, Pink. Could have got it a little bit quicker. You could have got that one. So Lieutenant Marion Cobra Crobretti, a police detective in the movie Cobra, is in fact in Los Angeles. So if I could go over back and forth, again, if I had some sort of intern, boom, that would pop up Baron's answer, Los Angeles, on the screen there. And then at the same time, I'd be, it's not that I'm slow at this, I'm distracted by my dog over there making so many sneezes. All right, there was a movie called FX, right? And that movie was in probably one of the years that we talked about in one of these movies or one of these quizzes. In the ending of the movie FX, probably 1984, what's the gun in the epic ending of the movie FX? What gun is used in the epic ending of the movie FX? It was a movie. I think it was 1984. Oh, look at this. I'm actually ahead of everybody. So this is going to give me a chance to jump ahead and get to another question. Wood's never seen it. That's too bad. It's a good one. It's about a movie guy, and he uses FX to movie visual effects to save lives. So I guess somebody's gonna get this one right. It's pretty epic gun. Epically used in the epic end of the epic movie FX from, I think, 1984. Dang, a whole bunch of people haven't seen it. Well, here's the deal. You might be able to watch it for free on YouTube because it's not that good a movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's not like it's an epic movie and everything, but it ain't that epic. 1911? It's wrong. That's not really an epic gun. I guess it kind of is. Baron says Uzi. Yep, it's Uzi. So Baron's winning this one again. Boom. There we go. And then who invented the Grendel P10? Who invented the pistol, the epic pistol, the Grendel P10? There was a pistol named the Grendel P10, and it was invented by who? The same person that invented the Grendel P12. Spoiler alert. P10 is the Grendel that didn't use a magazine. No magazine needed. It used a M16 stripper clip with 380 ammos, and you would slam them down through the open slide as if it was a SKS. Well, I said the Grendel P10, so obviously Grendel did. So who invented it? Grendel's the name of the company. I'm asking who person, who's a human being. All right, so then I guess we'll get this one lined up. John Grendel. So Pink figured it out, but not till like a minute after. Well, actually, it was in the same minute as. Is it the same minute as over here? Yep, same minute as Baron, just waiting, after Baron, waited till Baron actually said it, and then he said it. But it was George Kellgren. So I don't know where they get Grendel from. I never asked him. I asked him one time, and I kind of offended him. I asked him some questions that I didn't know what I was doing. That's when I learned that I'm not that good of an interviewer necessarily. But anyway, when I asked him, I didn't ask him where Grendel came from. I should have. Let's see. Not an easy guy to get a hold of, so it was a long time. I haven't been able to chat with him since then. The next question would be, what caliber is the M203? The M203 is the under-caliber grenade launcher for an M16. A lot of us shot the shit out of them back in the day. M203, what caliber is it? It's pretty easy. Come on, man. Is anybody else even paying attention? Is Baron got a faster internet than y'all? 37? No, 37 is the civilian version because 3 millimeters makes all the difference. But no, it's the 40 millimeters. And yeah, that was Baron again. So at a certain point, there's no point in going on because there's no way for anybody to recapture points anymore. So we'll start to look at how many points are on here, but I don't think it makes any difference. We got Baron, 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 G23, Baron, Baron. Nope, not anymore. So that's about it. I guess I should come up with prizes before I come up with the show or whatever. So if you got something in mind, let me know. Otherwise, I guess we could probably do one of the spectrum of things. I don't know if you want one of them spectrum of Wolverine ones or whatever, but didn't really have anything in mind. I just started doing the show. Oh, it was over 6,000 rounds for the test? Okay, because I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it way over 10,000 rounds because they didn't care and they wanted to make sure it worked, right? Baron is claiming to be from the future. So if you go in the future and you watch this show on, like, fast forward, is that how you get all the answers? Invincibility to buy patches for the people that didn't win. That's some kind of weird. That's like anti-capitalism, communism. It's like we're not just communism, but now you got to do even more than your fair share for some other people. Like as soon as you succeed, now you got to do even more for other people. But we won't experiment with that. We'll let people experiment with that on one of the other gun game shows that happens each week, or one of the other firearms fun opportunities that other chats give you every single week to have fun. You know what I didn't do, though, is something I've been trying to do, and I forgot about it each week, thanks to, what's the name of that place? Pot of Gold Auctions. So let's open up something here, if I can find where I put them. It's been so long ago. I keep forgetting to do these. Where did I put them? Dun, dun, dun. Are they just sitting over here? So last time I went up there, I ended up filming some stuff for the show here. And yeah, I don't know where I put them. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe I moved them. Oh, man. I did move them, but I don't know where I moved them to now. Oh, maybe I put them here. That wouldn't make any sense, but maybe I did. Nope. Dang it. So now I don't even know where I put them. Shit. All right, well, that means I'll just have more for whenever I do find them, so we don't have that announced this week. So there are some things coming that I filmed up at Pot of Gold that once I find them, we'll add them back to the show mix. Otherwise, I guess it's close to the top of the hour. And in about a half an hour, you've got the Mouse Party starting up. Go check that out. It's a non-scripted conversation. Lasts for a while. And often it's about guns or Second Amendment topics. All right, so seeing what everybody's saying out there, I'll just chat with Varen in the next chat about what he wants for the winning, and basically as a reminder of the time he came in and smashed everybody else's hopes and dreams. For, I guess everybody was just, Pink was close, but everybody else was just watching. So I don't know if this was too hard. You have to give us some kind of rating on if it was too difficult. Let's see. So we did have a poll going, which is the best kind of tactical quiz. Guess the Gun was 67%. Seeing as we've never done Guess the Gun before, it's odd. Otherwise, audio quiz is 7%. Stump the Chump is 20%. And the multi-chat battles, 7%. No interest at all in multi-chat battles. Almost no interest at all. As well as no interest at all in audio quizzes. So it tells us a lot of insight about the interests in people's late night quiz tastes and interests. Trying to play with some Kydex right now, trying to figure out how to make a holster. Right on. Lots of different ways to do that. It seems like every time I check out new ways to do it, it makes me want to experiment with testing it out. Oh, okay. G23 is saying he's got an interview on Friday. Yeah, right on. Awesome. So I had a couple of things. I'm not going to get into it. So thanks, everybody, for showing up. And we'll check out on the Mouse Party. Otherwise, we'll be back here tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow? I think we already set it up. We head over to the channel and look at it. Oh, gun tourism in the USA in 2022. And then Friday, we'll do our weekly wrap-up, chat with Clover and Tony on Saturday for Ask Gun Questions. We'll talk about Instagram on Sunday. And then we've got Michael Schwartz from Gun Owners Radio out of California, a full-time Second Amendment activist and one of the more forward-thinking Second Amendment activists I've heard in a while. So after listening to his Riding Shotgun with Charlie chat last week, definitely looking forward to having that conversation. So lots of good 2A stuff on the way. Thanks, everybody, for showing up and hanging out live. And we'll be back to pick you up later.
Shit. Ninja! Ninja! Ninja!
This episode, nobody beats the house.
So let us know what you think. We'll be watching the comments wherever you find the video, over on gunstreamer.com or on guntube.org.
Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourages you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.